see and hear you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Known Realms Tolesh. It has been a couple weeks since we've seen you. A, I took a mental health break, and B, my computer killed itself. So I had to buy new parts for my PC. But with that, unfortunately, we did lose the recording for our last session, but I will be editing together a video recap that will be put up on the YouTube so you guys have the continuation of our adventure so far. So before we dive into tonight's continuation, round 6, spoiler alert, nobody died yet. Let's introduce our crew, starting with Button.
Oh God, why me? Hello,
Because you're
I'm
first on
Button.
the overlay for me.
I see. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Bluebluebutton on social media. I'm not used to going first. I play Echinacea Belrose. And when I'm also check out, sorry, I forgot. Things are premiering. Check out this Thursday, Pirates of the Dual Seas. There's a very Ocean's 11-esque heist happening, but for pirates. And then when I'm not here, you can find me over on Stealthy Elf Productions in Unearthed Inheritance, New World Rebellion, and Outlaws of Alkenstar.
Check them out. Thank you so much. Next up, Angie.
Hello, everybody. My name is Angie, they, them pronouns. I am Agonthetic on the internet. You can find me, of course, here. You can also find me over on Dice Cape on YouTube for our ongoing The Last Arcanist campaign. It's a Daggerheart campaign. New episode is this Thursday, and every other Thursday, I think it's episode 10? 11? We're up there. But new episode this Thursday, and then every other Thursday consecutively after that. And you can also go check out Bad House RPG here on Twitch. We did do a stream yesterday for their yearly, their anniversary Grindhouse Fest. We played Monster Hearts, not yesterday, on Friday. But this year, they are raising funds to support Fabian, who is one half of the Bat House RPG duo, Fabian and Josephine. Fabian is relocating for his safety, and they are raising funds to assist. So please go check them out. I know that they're going to have the links up for donations and help out a fellow member of the community. And yeah. That's me.
Link to their Twitch in the chat right now. Please go ahead and check that out and support them in their time of need. Thank you, Angie. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And last but certainly not least, Lou.
Hello, I'm Lou. I play Dolores. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at Lucilia_art on most social medias.
Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them.
Not all.
Button, you got a recap of our last session.
Oh.
I do.
Let's get cracking, brother.
The night of the full moon has finally arrived. During the combined commune castings of Echinacea, Kaelin, and Shali the previous day, the three learned that while the moon climbs toward her zenith, the goddess Aelfwyn of the Alloyed Pantheon is most able to exert influence over the mortal realms of Aosha. This, the three realized, is why the ensorcelled Fey Queen Coliata orders herself to be locked away before the full moon. Carveth's ensorcelment maintains its hold by locking her away when she is most likely to be aided by the goddess Aelfwyn in returning to her own control. Beneath that full moon, and aided by the goddess Aelfwyn, the party has begun their battle within the prison of Coliata's own making to return the Winter Queen's mind to her own control. Knowing that Carveth controls Coliata via Rhyme, the cursed blade she wields, the party's first task was to wrest control of the blade from her. As Carveth's control gripped Coliata, the queen displayed her wizardly prowess, activating her blade song and sweeping the blade, marking Dolores with a Rhyme mark. Without pause and turning her attention to Echinacea, Coliata then attempted to cast Steelwind Strike. Leaping into action, Dolores quickly counterspelled the attack and activated her prelude with her Oh No You Don't ability, locking Coliata's movement speed to 0. Dolores followed up with an attempt to melt away Coliata's ice with burning radiance, but Coliata retorted with a counterspell of her own. Grinning as Kolyada used her reaction, Echinacea promptly cast Disarm on Kolyada, knowing that the Fae Queen could make no magical retort against the attack. With a flick of flaming feather from Eadwulf's down, Echinacea exchanged the plumage with the cursed sword Rhyme, trapping the blade within the disenchanting mechanism of the Sigil Sphere. Echinacea and Eadwulf then flew to Casimir, offering the blade toward their adoptive father. With words of love exchanged, Casimir banished himself to the star home of Pelgond the Gildenfire in the Astral Sea. There, he would safely watch over the minute-long process of disenchanting the blade. In 1 minute's time from that moment, Kolyada will be free of Carveth's control. The only question now is whether or not the party will live to see her freed. Back in Squall's End, the battle raged on. Echinacea healed the damage from Rhyme's mark upon Dolores, while Eadwulf inspired his fellow bard. Kolyada summoned 4 icy constructs, flanking both Dolores and Echinacea. While Echinacea was able to evade the attacks of their blades, Dolores took the brunt of their icy attacks until Severian shielded her, before casting Protection from Evil and Good on Echinacea. Lucian utilized his transformed prelude, granting fortification to Echinacea, Dolores, Kaelin, Shali, and Severian, while Uldiel healed the damage newly done to Dolores by the summoned constructs, which quickly found themselves flanked by Kolyada's 2 present honor guard. La la la, I lost my place, this always happens. A 3rd construct found itself on the receiving end of a critical divine strike from Kaelin Vryn. Despite her halted speed movement, Kolyada managed to teleport herself away to cover. Monroe gave chase, launching the expanding cold iron cage from his artificer's arm launcher apparatus. Hearing the mechanism malfunction, Echinacea screamed to Monroe, magically allowing him to reroll. The cage successfully enclosed Kolyada, locking her out of sight from the party. Thus ended the first round. We briefly cut away from combat to view Carveth's realm of Arvindor, where Carveth's idyllic peace realm was suddenly violently disrupted by Shali's god Landith, making good on his promise to distract the betrayer of his pantheon with a seeming attack of undead forces. Back in the prison, Kolyada focused her attacks upon the cold iron cage, as Fae cannot teleport past cold iron. With the ringing sound of a blacksmith striking while the iron is hot, Dolores cast heat metal upon the cold iron cage, hoping to deter Kolyada's destruction of the cage and keep her at bay. Kolyada retaliated with a lair action, freezing half of the party to the ground beneath their feet with restraining spikes of black ice. Echinacea set about ridding the field of Kolyada's summoned constructs with a steel wind strike, and called out to Kolyada over the ringing sound of Dolores' heat metal spell. They assured her that the bell tolls for Carveth. As Echinacea called out, they summoned the divine beacon of their seraph transformation for the first time, healing Uldiel, Kaelin, and Dolores of all their wounds with a glowing image of a familiar, beloved figure. In that moment, as Echinacea returned to Eadwulf's back, the memory of their first attempt to heal Kolyada returned to them in a flash. They remembered leaping upon the phoenix Igni's back with the same motion. They remembered the same determination driving them. The similarity of those moments filled Echinacea with dread at the sudden fear that history would repeat itself, with Echinacea's failure to free Kolyada and the loss of themselves. However, Echinacea was buoyed for a moment by the fact that this moment differs in one respect. This time, Echinacea is not alone. Kolyada responded to Echinacea's call. I scrolled too far. With a mournful insistence that she is not strong enough to fight Carveth. In response, Echinacea invoked the presence of Aelfwin, begging Kolyada to turn her eyes to the moon and remember who she is. Carveth's control returned to grip Kolyada in that moment, and the queen screeched threats. Without hesitation, Dolores coolly responded that was enough. Eadwulf, ignoring his former queen, set about killing the first of the 4 summoned constructs. The remainder retreated to Kolyada's cage in an attempt to free the Fae Queen, staggering under a volley of the party's blows before raining their own attacks upon the cold iron cage. At the end of the round, Kolyada cast an icy version of Meteor Swarm, knocking nearly everyone from full health to bloodied and destroying the remaining constructs. Thanks to Kalen's death ward alone, Echinacea barely avoided being dropped unconscious within 6 seconds of enacting their plan to free Coleata. Echinacea did manage to save one of the 2 honor guard from death with Wonder's grace in the process. 54 seconds remain until Coleata is freed from Carveth's influence, and the situation is truly dire. The next round began as Coleata's meteor swarm shattered the cold iron cage and the ensorcelled queen broke free. Severian banished her. For a blessed 6 seconds, the party was able to regroup and restore each other back to full health. Kalen cast Death Ward again upon Echinacea, who twin-spelled Power Word Fortify upon themselves and Dolores, while Lucian cast the same spell upon himself, Kalen, and Severian with his new Prelude. When asked what to prepare for, Uldiel and Severian agreed that Coleata will attempt to kill Echinacea when she returns. Severian steeled himself for the fight ahead, reminding Echinacea that temporarily killing Coleata may be necessary for their victory. I'm so sorry. I can't scroll. Echinacea sorrowfully conceded. Seeing Echinacea's sorrow, Severian bolstered his fellow wizard, telling them to think of it as cutting off Carveth's last hold on Coleata, a mercy. At the end of the round, Coleata used a legendary action to plane shift herself back to Grymorre Keep. 12 seconds of separation from Rhyme passed, 48 seconds to go. Coleata wasted no time upon her return, running to strike Echinacea with one of the blades of the defeated constructs. Echinacea responded by screaming at Coleata to fight Carveth while the moon was high, and the invocation of Aelfwind's power proved persuasive enough to pull a sliver of control to the forefront of Coleata's fraught mind. The Fae Queen dropped to her knees, apologizing to Echinacea and begging them to run. Foregoing any strikes while Coleata worked her will against Carveth, Dolores instead hastened Kalen, imbuing him with incredible speed. Echinacea heeded Coleata's plea to flee, circling through one of the hidden pathways of the prison. As they did so, the pain of Coleata's momentary lucidity led Echinacea to a revelation. It occurred to them how painful it must be for Coleata to be under the control of a malicious god and to know what was happening to her. This led Echinacea to wonder if Coleata took Echinacea's memories as an act of mercy, to save them from a similar fate. Setting themselves a short distance away, Echinacea cast Globe of Invulnerability for the first time and summoned a divine beacon to heal Uldiel and Tavriel back to full health. Severian cast a wall of force around Coleata, slowing her to the best of his ability. Kalen, Uldiel, the Honor Guard, and a Celestial summoned by Shali stood outside the wall, holding attacks in the event that Coleata escapes the temporary blockade. Monroe held a volley of iron bands of binding for the same event, and Lucian cast Pass Without a Trace upon himself and Hex upon Coleata, targeting the Queen's intelligence before hiding away. The session ended with Coleata calling Uldiel her faithful daughter, as the cleric's spiritual weapon manifested, joining the long line of held strikes as the round ended. 18 seconds of separation from Rhyme had passed, 42 to go.
Take your inspiration point, and I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of what happened last time in regards to action economy. We started with 2 rounds with Triss, Willow, Vaughn versus Vox. There's a skirmish between Vox and Triss as Triss moves to defend Vaughn from their siblings' initial strike. Vaughn used abilities to flank with Triss as well as to heal Vox. Triss no likey. I did write this, which, was true. Willow focused on maintaining the charmed guards stay away, the guards that Triss had charmed to stay away via illusions in the hallway. Triss and Vox continue to clash. Back in the fight with Dolores, Echinacea, the NPC cohort, and Coleata. Coleata is once again overtaken by the cursed influence of Rhyme, and she makes her way to Echinacea, teleporting forward. She attempts to lunge toward Echinacea, but is thwarted by her own High Mage as Severian casts Wall of Force on Coleata, locking her down for a moment. She then tries to disintegrate the wall, but is thwarted by Echinacea, who not only counters the initial spell, but they twin-cast counterspell in order to counter Coleata's intended counterspell for Echinacea's counterspell, rendering the Queen of the Winter Court trapped for a moment. The rest of the party uses time to buff, heal, and retrieve ammunition, except for Dolores, who did indeed strike Coleata when she was down. Echinacea and Aidwolf move swiftly across the battlefield so that Coleata must give chase. Coleata rebuked the assault by summoning 4 more Winter Knights and freezing some of her opposition to the ground. Severian, Tavriel, Dolores unable to move for a time. We return to Triss as the fight rages on. Tensions rise as Vaughn's connection to their sibling creates a difference in tactics. Triss is intent on killing the Shadow Court member, and Vaughn is intent on saving their sibling. Triss, taking on a colder tone, stresses to Vaughn the importance of the two being aligned, making it clear through tone alone that the changeling should not be getting in their way. As the fray continues, Vox is inevitably killed by Triss as Willow is blasted into a behind wall opposite Triss and Vaughn. The strike comes from none other than Nakira, the final Shadow Court spy within the city of Squall's End, who is intent on seeing her mission through. She reveals her blight-riddled form and unleashes a swarm of pox rats on the party. We then return to the fight with Coleata. Seeing that she is surrounded by enemies ready to strike, Coleata teleports closer to Echinacea in order to lock onto her target. Echinacea atop Aidwolf glides through the air, protected by spells like Oleander's Thorny Armor and a slew of potions they had taken before. Dolores works hard to hinder Coleata's progress, as well as buff allies, as the NPC cohort rushes to support Echinacea and take on tactical positions. To finish up with Triss, Nakira magically takes hold of Vox's corpse and transforms the remains into a blight-riddled creature. It shambles toward Triss and Willow, and the session ended there. Now, this session is going to be a little different. We are now compiling the initiatives. So this is a shared initiative as we move forward. And up first is the Queen of the Winter Court herself.
Alec, real quick, is the music playing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we just can't hear it, but as long as it's on stream, that's fine.
What the flick?
What the flick?
What the fuck?
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why. For some reason, I have to like automatically or like manually, I have to hit share stream audio whenever I stream now. It's really annoying. We start with Coleata, who I will remind you guys is hasted. So her speed is doubled, and she has 2 actions. She is going to... Whoops. I wasn't doing measurements before the game.
Great.
She moves 40 feet here, 60 feet here. Dolores, I do not believe you have a reaction here. I believe you used it to do something. If you don't recall that, let me know. Because you would have an attack of opportunity here if you wanted it.
You're muted.
You're muted, my love.
Let's see. I'm here.
You're here.
I don't remember Dolores using...
So you have an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
If all I have it, I'm unsure. I don't remember. I don't remember.
We're just gonna say you have it.
Yeah.
We don't. We unfortunately don't have the session to reference, and much like Button, I don't remember you specifically having done something. So I'm not gonna. In the case that you didn't do anything, I'm not gonna take that economy away from you. So if you want to take an opportunity attack here, you absolutely can. It's totally up to you.
Does that have to be a what is it?
Melee? Unless you have a
melee?
feat that tells you otherwise, yes.
Melee. Okay, got it. All right, and then there's also this have used a repose or a flourish. So I want to just check on something.
these.
I think I have some stanky ones.
I think I got some stank on here.
I really do.
This music isn't helping me with the anxiety I feel. Ah! Okay.
What? Nightmare.
I don't think, and Button, since you know, I don't think there's anything that I can do that will maybe like stop her in her tracks. I thought there was maybe one that was like a little mobilization, but it's more
Do you
about me.
have Sentinel?
But I'll roll the hit first.
Do
and
you
see
have the Sentinel feat?
I do.
That if you hit
That
her,
would
you
keep
will
her from moving.
stop her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you hit, it'll keep her from moving.
Her speed becomes 0.
That's the other. You can use your action. I have Sentinel attack, but not.
Yeah, that's what that is.
That's the one.
Oh,
Let me look at your character sheet quick.
it doesn't have that in the verbiage.
Well, let me.
You have
Oh,
to
wait.
click on it and it expands the verbiage. It doesn't have it all under the.
Oh,
I know it's
Stupid.
I know
D&D
that.
Beyond. Yeah, it. Sometimes you have to hunt.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
if you have Sentinel, go for it.
yes. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Let's see. So we're gonna do glaive attachment, rolling to hit. Let's see. And then was there any we have the heroism.
Yes.
Right,
So you
so
add a
what-
D4.
1d4.
And then I believe Aedwulf also inspired you, so you have a D8 if you want to use it.
Yeah, that's correct.
That was recent, right?
Yeah, you
yes.
still. You
That's
still
a new
have
one.
it.
Okay. I'll use
Francine
that.
howled in the other room, and Angie just went, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Does a
Agreed.
26 hit?
Not with the shield, it doesn't."
Beach. That's her reaction.
That's her
Wait, didn't she?
reaction. It's her turn. She has it back.
That's right. But she spent it.
But
Okay,
she spent
worth.
All right.
So she
And that's
moves past you, doesn't hit. She will make all 3 attacks at Echinacea for her first action.
Okay.
What kind of attack?
Melee attacks.
But that's close to me, correct?
It is 10 feet
Yeah,
from
10
her.
feet.
And then the sentinel, it's only
Your reaction
only-
is already spent though, because you made the attack.
Yeah.
So you did already expend the action economy.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You're being valiant and I appreciate you.
Does a 37 hit?
Not with a shield.
You're a piece of shit. But that's your reaction.
Karma's a bitch.
Okay, that is a crit. She crits on a 19 and a 20, and that's a 19 plus 19 for 38.
Okay, I need her to make a Constitution saving throw when she hits me.
Constitution saving throw. 30.
That succeeds.
Okay.
She's not poisoned.
She's not poisoned. Okay,
Not
so
poisoned.
so the first one missed.
Second one crit.
Second one crit. So I'm gonna, Jesus. Okay. So sorry, I'm just gonna do some math here for a second. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Oleander's Thorny Armor is a homebrewed spell. What's their online handle? Hold on.
That's Barnaby.
That's Barnaby. I was like, wait, I don't know if it's doxing to get. That's Barnaby created, where when you are hit, let me pull up the verbiage. I thought I had it up. I did have it up,
when
and I
you are
clicked away
hit,
from it.
You can. They have to do the wisdom saving throw for the poison. You do have an increased AC, but every time they hit, it
Yes.
does lower.
Yes, and since I cast it at 6th level, it goes from giving me a plus 12 to my AC to a plus 11.
Whoa. Okay. Jesus. So the crit, that's 85 points of damage. I've already have the necrotic and the cold.
Echinacea takes the hit, and as they do, the fortification spell that Echinacea twin spelled upon both themselves and Dolores lights up with this pale blue light. The color not of chill, but a blue flame. And Echinacea takes all of it, but still is at full health and has some temp HP to spare.
Okay. And you see as this strike goes in, the body language on Coliade is ferocious. It's like a predator moving in on prey. It is clear the strike is intended to kill, but given your magic, it doesn't. But you can see as she looks at you, her mouth opens and she's fighting the hold even in this moment, even as she is lunging forward, her body forced to try and kill you. She's trying to speak to you. She's failing, but you can see even in this moment, she is trying all the same.
I think the way that crit manifests
Please.
is that Echinacea leans in, and though the fire of this fortification spell is immensely dimmed by the ice of her blade, they lean in, and a bit of that heat reaches her as they grab the collar of her shirt and pull her in close. I know that for the past centuries, Coliada, that freedom has felt as distant and fragile as a dream. But today, freedom is real, and it is imminent. Whether you kill me, and the blade still like piercing into them as it's drawn out, and those flames heal Echinacea, essentially manifesting that temporary HP. Even if you kill me today, within the minute, you will be your own person again. So hold on.
Her eyes are locked onto yours, unmoving. You can see the flicker, and you can see her jaw tight as she tries to open it, to offer some word to you, but nothing's escaping. She's trying, but then her jaw moves, and she says, in a voice that is not her own, "She will always be mine."
You have already lost.
Final attack coming.
And with you.
No, please go ahead. I'm just letting you know.
With you this day disappears the worship of millions.
33 to hit.
That does not hit.
That does not miss. Okay.
That does not miss. With my shield, my AC is currently 36.
Perfect. Okay. That is her first action, given that she is hasted. She is going to use Verdict of the Gloaming Court. She's going to point out to 5 figures that she can see. That's going to be you. That's going to be Kaelin. That's going to be Dolores. That's going to be Uldiel. And that's going to be Severian. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What is the spell called?
Verdict of the Gloaming Court.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Don't forget your D4, everybody. $29.
49? Blue?
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Kaelin does fail.
Or worse. Yeah.
Did you add the +5 for Kaylin button?
I did not, so that's a
34.
4?
Yeah, you're in Azora. Unfortunately, Severian and Uldiel are not. Severian will fail, as will Uldiel. What'd you get, Lou?
6. Unless a 17,
17 does not do it, unfortunately. Her spell save DC is 27.
I figured.
Okay. So, everybody who failed is going to take 43 points of psychic damage. Button, you're going to take 21 points of psychic damage, halved.
Echinacea looks at her as the psychic damage is supposed to take effect. Severian doesn't take any either. Severian cast Mind Blank on himself and Echinacea less than 24 hours ago. It takes no hold upon either of them, as they are both currently immune.
Take an inspiration point. You all see as these shadows of Fae loom behind you, and fingers attempt to jut into your skull, Echinacea, but you see as the Mind Blank rebukes them as this damage does not go through.
Echinacea grabs one of the hands, and rather than it simply dissipating, they crush it.
Incredible. Okay.
He's weakening, Kolyada.
Give me that persuasion check at the end of this turn.
Okay. Oh, I have a D4. 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1. 30.
Okay. Perfect. You can see she starts to shake herself. She's starting to regain that control. Dolores, you're up with Echinacea on deck. Sorry, there are additional effects.
No.
Dolores, you are banished, actually.
Oh!
You failed the save by 10 or more. You are banished to a twilight dream space. You see as Dolores is just pulled out of the space. Gone. And Dolores, as we start your turn, you find yourself in this deep expanse of mist and stars. There's a chill that washes through you as the space is... Well, give me a history check. 12. There's something about the day that your ship was impacted by a Feywild rift that the magic here is similar. The scents are the same, the sights, the colors, they are reminiscent. What is immediately going through Dolores' head, and what do you do in response to this?
There's that instant, like, gut drop feeling that you get whenever you miss a step on the stairs, or like you almost do, and you feel like you're gonna fall back, or whenever you're trying to fall asleep and you get that falling sensation. And she might even let out a scream, but what she was preparing to do was, and she was listening, because she could hear, she was trying to hear Kolyada's voice, but also the voice of, oh my gosh, other K word, why am I fucking...
Carveth?
Yeah, Carveth, like his voice blending through hers, and she was trying to listen to the resonances and separate them and attack just those wavelengths with her next attack. And so she was already attuning to the sounds of Fae, the sounds of, isolating. She was focused in, she was dialed in, and she was ripped from it. But that was still like the last taste in her mouth, or like the last thing ringing through her ears. And just the night prior, she was taken into a dreamlike state, scared, and was able to find her bearings and try to use that as an advantage. And so she is screaming and lost, but she had that sound and direction before she was pulled. And now she realizes this is a liminal state. This is a state that could potentially be a way to get to where I want to go faster than the physical.
Okay.
Because it's wavelengths, it's music. It's like there is something Fae, and she knows what she wants is Fae. And so she is now in this void trying to expand, like search, like resonate, find what she needs, not be lost. And so she's opening up her mind.
You're opening up your mind. Go ahead. What is it you're looking for? Are you looking for... Yeah, what is it you're looking for?
She's looking for... she knows that Koliata is a Fae queen.
Yep.
She, where is her mind? Where is Carveth's mind? Can she, attack the bonds? She doesn't know where she is. But, if this is a liminal, weird space, and that's all she knows, so she's not familiar, but she was listening to their voices. Yeah. She was listening to that connection and that bond and that control, and that's what she wants to attack. And so she is maybe singing out what she heard, so that she's sending it out to see if it bounces back, echo location. Whether it's a chord on her
I was gonna say, paint us a picture of how you're starting to sing this song, and as you do, please give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. I don't and if this is a physical space, when you're banished, if she's in her physical body, or if it's dreamlike.
No, because as I stated, your body disappeared. So Dolores is somewhere else entirely right now.
Yeah, I think her core is a flame. It's or light, it's particle wavelength. It's this dreamlike kind of entity. If you've ever seen Soul Eater, how the soul it's just flaring and trying to vibrate at the same frequency that she had just been entranced looking at Koliata, trying to figure out. And it's a call out and trying to find what echoes into this ethereal fuzzy wavelength.
Give me the Arcana check. And with that description, give me advantage, please.
Thank you very much. Good, I needed it. Well, I have decent Arcana, but okay. So an 18 plus a 12 is a 30.
You can add a D4 to that.
You can.
If you want.
31.
31.
I've been getting ones on all my D4s.
You move forward and you begin to pluck the strings of your prelude as you can see expanding outward the silver strings of your bardic magic connecting to the space around you. Each pluck, you hear the voices as you recall them resonate through your mind. You pluck again, you hear Carveth using his voice to speak through Koliata. You pluck again, and you can feel the psychic energy of the Fae Queen's past summoned by Koliata during this divine judgment. You pluck again, and as you do, you see a fracture in the mind. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
You can add a D4.
You have an inspiration point.
Well, I had one that I got earlier. I don't know if I had another one earlier last
You did.
session. I did?
Yep.
Okay.
You had, that would have been 2 for you.
Okay.
The one that I give you today. So you have another one.
All right, we're using it.
Okay.
I keep on getting lower.
Oh no.
That's a 6. If this is something where like I should use a luck point,
I would.
Yeah.
okay.
Angie, yeah.
Come on!
I would.
Come
use
on,
a-
you are finessing this
I
because
would
you had
use
a
luck
cool.
point, yeah.
You are finessing this because you had a cool fucking description, Lou.
Yeah, you gotta throw everything at it.
Balls to the wall, baby. And I've got the soaring music playing. We got
Like this really is.
Come on!
This is rule of cool
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yes.
This is your
Thank
moment.
you.
There
I
is-
really appreciate it. I'm
there-
like,
There is no rule whatsoever or thing available that could allow you to do this. This is just a cool moment, and Alec is allowing you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Luck. Take
Bad luck. Take
that luck!
luck. Grab his dick and twist it. Grab
Angie,
his
you know
dick
me
and
so
twist
well.
it.
You're like, he's handing it to you. Take it.
Okay, hold on. Can I,
What?
because Aedwulf is a bard, can I send him with one of my inspirations to Dolores, please?
I've got some
It
more
was so
left.
bad.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I do.
I
that
will
happens.
say, this is going to be the last one.
Twist it.
Okay. Good,
Oh my
because
god.
I would only have one more. Okay.
This is going to be the last
Guys.
one.
Bro.
There we go.
What do we get?
It's a fucking nat 20. It's on D&D Beyond too. Oh my
It's
god.
all rolls to
Fucking
get there.
needed that.
Dolores. You can see the gilded hands of Carveth move in and attempt to close you off. What is the initial thought as you're plucking the strings, seeing this oppressive god try to hold you back?
Okay, can I make a history check, but more like what more I know about Carveth?
I was gonna say, I think this is pretty. He's one of the most popular gods. Like, I think he is a bardic god. He is one of the alloyed pantheon. He, as you've come to learn throughout your time with the party, he is known for starting endeavors and not being able to finish them. He's known for manipulating not only his followers but those that share a pantheon with him. He is one of the Eclipse of the Three. These three gods looking to destroy this world and recreate it for their own. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a storyteller. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm like not always
You're
good at the
you're
feel
fine.
pants cool moments.
You're fine.
But-
You got this.
I don't think she says anything,
Mhm.
but the sentiment is, and those things are kind of perceptible, in these ethereal moments. It's not one catchy phrase, but the sentiment that she sees it like attempting to be this puppet master. And we've talked about what's going to happen when we dethrone him.
Mhm.
These gods are potentially it's still a mantle that needs to be upheld, and she quite literally is imagining just like ripping that away so that new people can use their hands to guide and uplift instead of control, and just this flame of heat to melt all of this corruption, and like quite literally imagining the strings of a puppet master incinerating, like that kind of feeling. And so it's just like this eruption of heat, and that's the why. It is to eradicate this negative control, but also to create this space where this mantle can be upheld in the best way, because she can see it failing, and it is enraging to her, and she wants to be a part of the dislodging of it. Like, maybe it's not her hands, but she knows it needs to be dislodged, and she's going to be the thing that wedges in and,
Yeah.
the TNT.
You pluck the strings and you pluck them in rapid succession as these bursts of flames just burst
Yeah.
out and tear Carveth's control here, and you are a far cry from the woman you were when you met Echinacea in Drukamesh. Everything felt too big for you then. Everything felt insurmountable, but here you are, standing off against a god, thinking about what happens when you help dethrone him. Dolores, as you return to the battlefield, take a step down the hero's path of your prelude.
Oh my god, I'm crying!
And I will say that is your turn. You can think about descriptions for it afterwards. Everything is on D&D Beyond, thanks to Button. So you can go ahead and look up your next step of your prelude. And Echinacea, it is your turn, with NPCs up next, and then Triss following after.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Thank you guys so much. I know that was like definitely really cool, and that was awesome. Thank you for letting me take that spin. That was really fun.
Okay. My brain turned off. All right, I turned it back on. It's Echinacea's turn. Dolores disappeared and then returned changed. And without even knowing the manner in which Dolores has defied Carveth, there is that mental vision of strings upon a puppet snapping as they see that his grip on you through Kolyada has failed, and still in lockstep with Kolyada, Echinacea, like, in this moment, not of fury, but of excitement, they shake her. Not that she moves, but Echinacea maybe moves, their wings fluttering wildly. Do you see? Do you see? You won't be his puppet. No one is going to be his puppet. Because after today, you and I are going to fight him together.
You see that light
And
restoring.
And I think with a kiss to Kolyada's cheek, Echinacea is going to cast Dispel Evil and Good. They press warm lips upon this icy cheek. Perhaps you should visit home for a spell. And remember what it is you wish to regain. And she has to make a charisma saving throw or be sent back to
This
the
is the
Feywild.
dismissal action?
Yeah, this is the dismissal action. They know that she can send herself back, but it's a moment to herself in her home if they can manage it.
So, Kolyada rolled a natural 20 on the save. Unfortunately for that save, she is just gaining that bit of control and willfully goes.
Yeah.
She looks
The kiss
at
to
you.
her cheek.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you.
A hand gently cups the side of yours. She kisses your cheek back before fluttering off. For this
Echinacea.
moment while she has control.
Echinacea marvels. I think there's an understanding, because it's Echinacea's magic, that their spell failed to force her.
Correct.
And that means they know that she just made her own choice.
Mm-hmm.
They know that she is that much closer to emancipation. She's already taking those steps, even though Echinacea's magic failed to do it. Of her own will, she has gone home for just a moment. And they smile wide. And then they look around. Okay, everyone. And they're going to use their divine beacon as a bonus action. Who got hit? We're healing.
Kaylin got hit, Uldiel got hit, Severian got hit, and Dolores got hit.
Okay. I think if
you put it here, you'll be able to get everybody. I will say, Uldiel will be able to take care of herself and get to Severian if needed.
I don't know how much damage. I gotta do numbers now. How much damage has everyone taken?
Everybody else succeeded, so they only took like 40.
Okay.
So I'd say worst off right now is Severian, followed by Uldiel, followed by Kaylin.
Okay, and then Dolores, how much damage have you taken?
I still have my temp HP, but I'm currently at 127 out of 146 health. But I have some temp HP, but not all. I have 77.
I'll give you 19, so you'll be back to full.
Okay.
Temp HP?
Regular. I'm getting your regular back up to full.
Yeah, because the temp doesn't stack.
Got it. That's it.
And then Severian, I'm giving 20.
Okay.
Uldiel, I'm giving 10, and Kaylin, I'm giving 11.
Okay, perfect.
And so the divine beacon will emerge and flit to each of them again. It's this strange amorphous figure that to every single individual looks different. Mm-hmm. And it flies to Severian. I think it just taps his nose, like very minimal contact. It flies to Uldiel, nuzzles against her cheek. It flies to Kaylin and presses a kiss to his forehead. And then it flies to you, Dolores, and settles upon your shoulder, these tiny little feet. And you feel a little kiss pressed to your ear.
Stands up
and Echinacea looks... What?
Oh, she said she just stands up taller.
Echinacea looks at you. It changed. You changed.
I haven't thought about how I want to do it yet.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I think Echinacea just takes a moment to appreciate that something has changed in Dolores.
Something has changed.
And they're not... Something has changed. Yeah. They're not going to move. Instead, Aedwulf whips around and is going to waylay this summoned creature.
Oh yeah, beat his ass.
To the best of his ability. We're flanking!
Which is pretty good. Yeah, you're flanking.
We're flanking, I have advantage.
And this guy's already bloodied.
Hell yeah. What is that? 13 plus 3 plus what? 16 plus... I haven't looked at his sheet in a second.
What is the creature that Aedwulf is attacking?
Are you on the
blue guy?
No.
I only see mine, but it's okay.
I'm gonna get you on there, Pookie.
Plus 8. There's a 24 hit?
24 hits. Nice. These guys right here.
Oh, they're like ice.
They're like
structures?
ice knights. Yeah.
And it's a construct, so it's gonna take double damage.
Yep, because he's got fucking siege breaker or whatever the fuck.
Max. Okay. That's 17 times 2.
Oof.
What's that?
So
I can't
34.
do that. 34. And then 4 times 2, 8 fire damage.
So 40. Okay, 40 damage. Yeah, this guy's looking pretty rough.
Aedwulf does it again.
Okay.
That might not do it. Please do better. Nope. That's gonna be... Oh, wait. I rolled a 10. And plus 2, 12, plus 8. Does a 20 hit? No. Yeah, 20 hit?
20 hits.
Yay! Okay. 9 plus 5 is a number. 14 times 2.
Okay.
28.
How does Aedwulf want to do this?
Koliata vanishes, and Echinacea actually feels Aedwulf beneath them lighten as the person who was partially involved with turning him into a Corberay, is no longer in his field. He whips around with a cry, a caw, and I think whatever appears on this summoned entity that has any emblem of Carveth, he rips his talons through, dividing his holy symbol in twain.
Perfect. Rips it into as this structure falls. Aedwulf just in this phoenix form, just huffing and puffing his chest out.
We're so close.
So close.
You hang in there too.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good. And then Aedwulf is going to make his last attack on this one because it's a ranged attack.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 plus my d4. 15 plus 9.
Yep.
Is 24? 24 hits?
Hits.
Okay. That is going to be 18 times 2 fire damage.
Okay.
So 36 fire damage, and then I need it to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Damn, meets it. It's not blind.
Okay.
I tried.
All right. Excellent turn. Anything else on your turn?
They temporarily blinded me. Temporarily, bitch, you
Bitch,
blind
you
forever.
blind forever. I love. Guys, go play Dispatch. That game is so fucking good.
It is.
Let's see. I think. Yeah, that's going to be Echinacea's turn.
Okay.
They want to still be pulling Coliata's attention, so they're not going to move.
Yep. Okay, perfect. I'm going to run through NPCs, and then we're going to get to Triss. Shali. No! Uldiel is going to move her duplicate here. Here, I said! And that is going to heal Severian as she casts Cure Wounds through it. Yeah, roll dog shit, dude. Okay, he's gonna heal another 17 points. So he's looking better. Severian just sort of nods in her direction. There's still this unsureness and tension and animosity between the two of them, given the fact that Uldiel rebelled and Severian is a man of law, a man of rules, a man of structure, but he does nod in appreciation to the healing. Severian is going to... He's been getting hit a lot, and he's going to let some aggression out. He's going to look at this guy behind him. He is going to press a hand on the head, and he's going to cast Shatter.
Oh.
And this guy gets disadvantage since he's a construct.
That's crazy.
And he got a
Shatter to the face.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Oh, so he's dead.
He's dead. He's gone. Oh, look. He never existed to begin with. So he is going to take... he's going to take 26 points of thunder damage as just bursting through the inside of this ice structure takes some damage, and he is going to move here to ensure he's got some line of sight on Coliata when she returns.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian is coming to help you out, Dolores. He's going to stealth up behind you. This man's never been seen. He's flanking. He's going to strike with his rapier.
With advantage.
Yep. Oh yeah. Guys, remember when Lucian sucked really bad?
Yeah.
Remember when he was really bad at everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a 29 to hit, which is going to hit. And I'm going to roll... So 13 piercing damage plus he deals a whopping 34 points of damage to this construct. As Dolores, you see this burst emit through the midsection of this creature as Lucian stabs in it. The gilded magic of his newfound prelude evolution shines through as you can see the bit of light, as he will use his bonus action then to hide again. The man is gone. He's gonna tuck in over here also to get line of sight on Coleata and to just make sure shit's good.
The rogue is roguing.
The rogue is roguing. Shali is gonna stay where she's at. Actually, that's a pretty good vantage point for some healing if needed. She is gonna lob a guiding bolt at this guy. If I only had a brain. Where the fuck did my D20
Very
go?
smart.
Apparently not. Oh, it's
You
right
just
in front of
had
me.
it.
I'm fucking stupid.
Mm.
It's directly in front of me. Okay. That is a natural one. She is unfortunately going to miss. She tried. She will, however, just tuck a little bit into this corner so she can see everybody still, but she won't be as visible to Coleata. Monroe is... He's like, fuck this. He pulls both of his pistols out, aims it at the construct, and is gonna lob some shots. Ooh! Yeah, that hits. And he is going to deal 19 points of damage on the first one. One hit. Oh, perfect. He will then use his bonus action to... He'll expend his bonus action to deal an additional d6 of fire damage. Okay. So altogether, this guy takes 46 points of damage, and he is bloodied. Monroe going to fucking work. Monroe is then going to use his movement. Bonk, bonk. He's going to get up here and take the position that Lucian took before. Kind of tucked behind here, but he's going to, in order to get some line of sight on Coleata as well. Tavriel, you're brave. No, he's brave, but he didn't hit it, so that's okay.
Oh.
That's everybody, I believe. Did I miss anybody?
I don't think so.
Wow, look at that. I did good. Okay.
Oh, Kaylin.
I guess.
Not rolling your eyes.
My princess.
Oh, yeah. Kaylin. I think, okay, what he's going to do, he's going to stand here. He's going to move over a little bit. Actually, he doesn't have to because she's going to pop up right there.
Just going to pop right back up.
He's going to hold an action, and he is going to do... Ooh. Yeah, he's just gonna hold his action and attack as soon as she drops. He doesn't have to heal, like nobody else really needs anything, so he's just gonna, as soon as she drops, he's bonking.
Echinacea nods to him and reaches down from the back of Eadwulf to grip his shoulder. We're so close. She'll have to use a spell to get back. And hopefully she won't cast it for a little while. She is gaining control, and it's because of Aelfwyn. It's because of your goddess.
It's because of us.
Had to.
He puts his hand on yours and he casts Shield of Faith with his bonus action. You can add your +2 to your AC.
Oh my god.
You see, as his arm connects to your, it's like that medieval, like handshake where you kind of grab each other's forearms a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Constellation dances from his plate up to your arm, and a halo of stars just dances around your head.
You and me in the astral sea.
Soon enough. He's determined. He's like, we will get there. All right.
That same determination Echinacea is feeling. We're okay. Excited.
All right. And we will transfer over to the other half of this fight.
Oh my god.
Oh my. She's like, I'm
Oh my
here!
god, it's that beach. That spooky lady.
So, you, Triss, you're able to hear and see this writhing, like, mass of just. It unleashes these disgusting, curling, like curdling sounds as you hear Vaughn just in the back room. No. And you hear just a drop. I'm gonna make a. He succeeds on a wisdom saving throw for fear. So he is going to continue on. What are we doing, Vonnie boy? He's going to move Ignatius to the opposite side. And through Ignatius, he is going to cast... he's going to cast Scorching Ray. That will hit. Actually, no, he's going to do Moonbeam. He's still going to move Ignatius there, but he's going to do a Moonbeam here. And then we're going to make this like blue. Boom. So there is the Moonbeam. Just going to put it right here. Need to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a failure. So this guy is going to take 6. Oh, damn. 16. 24 points of radiant damage. As the radiant damage hits, this creature lets out a blood-curdling shriek. You can tell it's taking more radiant damage. It's vulnerable to radiant damage. That is Vaughn. What's Triss's hit points at?
Hit points are at 147 out of 161, so
Okay.
I'm still pretty good.
With Willow's turn, Willow is going to thrust their hand forward. Triss, you feel this warm gust of wind hit your back as the stars dance across your body, beginning to stitch up the bits of your clothing that are ripped, and they're going to cast Cure Wounds. And they're doing this at a distance because of one of their Eldritch Invocations.
Oh. Ooh.
Why did I roll a d20?
Yeah, how much do I heal?
You heal
Roll the hit.
47. Yeah.
The heal hit.
You're gonna heal 25 hit points. You feel
Oh,
it.
I think I'm up full.
Yeah, I think you're at full again. It feels like midday at the beach, like just this warm wash of that beautiful air just sort of washing over you. Yeah.
What is a beach? Let's be so fucking for real, Alec.
The beach smells like shit. There's so much garbage at the beach. Kids are crying. There's bird shit everywhere.
I'm saying it because of Triss. Triss doesn't know what the fucking beach
Triss
feels
doesn't know
like.
what a beach is, but
Like,
you know what a beach
I
is.
do know. Yeah.
That is NPCs. I will say, Willow's gonna like skirt a little bit the fuck away from this thing,
Mhm.
but you are up, Triss.
Okay. Well, writing is kind of on the wall right now, and I was saving some of these potions for it if we got back to the Koliata fight, but
I
no.
will say, above table, we're heading that way, so this will not be for nothing.
Yes. So, okay. I'm still going to take as bonus action my potion of heroism.
Love it.
Yep. Let me make sure I take that out so that I don't forget. Temp HP of 10 HP, and then I have a D4. And now with this nasty lady that's right in front of me.
This nasty lady.
Yeah. Triss can hear the gurgling and the bubbling of whatever the creature is, could hear Vaughn's the tone of the worried voice in regards to all of this, and knows that something is happening.
Correct.
But the threat is right in front of them.
Directly right.
So we're gonna go ahead. Make sure. What do I got? Just double checking things. What I got.
No, you're so good. You're so good, Stink-a-Butt.
Yeah. Going to cast. There is no place to put that, so I don't think I can cast that right now.
Which one?
Guardian of Faith, but I don't think.
You can drop it wherever you want.
Well, I don't think I could drop it between me and Nikira because there's no space. That's.
I gotcha. Oh, you're cutting out.
Angie, you're robotic. No! That's my favorite.
Am I still here? Am I still
You're
robotic?
back.
You're back.
You just did the perfect. No.
I think I can, because Guardian of Faith is 30-foot range, so I can still cast it behind me, and it'll still affect Nikira, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith. And that's
Let me
thing.
triple confirm. Guardian of Faith 5e.
I think you can drop it within 30 feet of you, but I also, if you wanted to hit Nikira, you're going to want to drop it next to you.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, it says
a large spectral
any creature
guardian.
hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Yeah.
So right now, if I put it behind me, it would still hit Nikira.
Correct.
Unless she moves backwards, and if she moves backwards, I get an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
So I'm gonna drop it.
You're gonna hit her
Right?
regardless.
Yes. So, also technically, she doesn't count as an NPC. She has her own turn.
She has her own turn, yeah.
Okay, got it.
So she'll start her turn in it anyway.
Yes. So, I'm dropping it right behind me,
Okay, cool.
and
And
I
that's me.
don't know if you want to put a little token.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a little something. I'm gonna drop a
So
little something.
as Triss takes in the current state of this very tight battlefield, they stand it in a not a fighting position, but a kind of soldiers-like position with their sword right in front of them. The merciful thorn just cutting right between their face in this shot, as from behind them, in a sparkle of radiant and almost clockwork-like magic, this massive radiant construct shows up, and it's looming over Triss and over Nikira. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. It is right above you there. Okay. All right. You can hear like the clockwork mechanisms just. It sounds almost like an imposing countdown for Nikira's remaining time on this plane.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
And I think that's my move. That's
Okay.
everything for me. Because
That's
that
your
bonus
turn.
action, that is my action, and I'm not moving.
Okay. It is then Nikira's turn. Give me a perception check, Triss.
And I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 7.
Yeah, she fails. She takes 20 radiant damage.
Oh.
I'm not sure about this one. It's 11 for perception.
There is the immediate blast of the radiant damage. Any flavor to what this Guardian of Faith looks like as it strikes and unleashes this magic onto Nikira?
I think they're holding, unlike Triss, who holds this fencing like sword, this very skinny long sword, the actual construct holds kind of like a claymore, and it whips around before striking with this radiant
Fucking
damage
sick.
across the middle of Nikira. And of course there's this ethereal sort of glow. It's not like a physical damage, but it's one that just radiates from the pustules and it essentially pops some of that grossness, and the pops and the pus and the disgusting bits, they do sort of sparkle it with radiance as they do, giving that. I don't know if she takes double damage, but I would say that even that radiant damage causes that extra if she does take
Absolutely.
damage.
I will say she specifically does not take extra radiant damage, but you can see as that strike goes through, it's almost like a series of as these like pox and these rats on her person just pop, like completely just burst outward as so she's taken some pretty heavy hits. With an 11 on your insight check, the hit goes through and you can see she's rocked by that 20 hits. You can see she looks at you, she looks at the creature that she summoned through the body of Vox, and she kind of nods to herself as she's going to bonus action Misty step down the hallway and head toward the door where Coliata is.
Oh, what door?
So it's down. We're going to treat this really light. It's going to be right down the hallway. You're going to be there at the beginning of your next turn. So you can just boom in. Because this down this hallway is the room where everybody else is. Just above table, just getting everybody to the same room in the same fight.
Yeah. Ooh, I blew my Guardian of Faith.
No,
That's okay.
you deal 20 points of damage to her, and she moved out of it. So
Yeah.
she's going to have to make
I got
another
a Guardian
save.
of Faith floating on the map in our reign too, just like doop doop doop.
Yeah, I would say I think
She moves.
I
and
know she.
She
I know
started.
she runs.
Go ahead.
Can I do a reaction to attack
Yeah.
her?
Yep.
Oh well, no, she Misty
You
steps,
have
so
Mage
technically-
Slayer.
Wait, I can hit a Misty Step with a Mage Slayer?
You have Mage Slayer, baby.
I didn't
She's
know that was.
She's casting a spell.
Oh. Wait a minute.
So she'll still Misty
Do I
Step,
have- wait,
but
wait,
she is
wait.
casting a spell. So you can go, ah!
Let me double check. Do I have Mage
I'm
Slayer?
pretty sure you do.
I'm double checking. Let me see, cause I have Spell Driver,
You should, because I know it's one that I gave you.
Magic Initiate. Really? Sentinel Observant? Nope, I don't have it on my list.
You should have that on your character sheet. So add it.
Okay.
Because I know that there were specific ones that I picked out, and that was on the list.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Alex, giving this to you.
Something happened where there's a. I'm so sorry. There was a thing that happened where when I took it, and it says, "Choice needed. You gain the following benefit: dexterity or strength." Let's go dexterity. I will say with the dexterity, my health stays the same, so we're still good.
Yeah, dexterity doesn't change your health at all.
Okay.
So yeah, it just says when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, Misty Step, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yep.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong Mage Slayer, maybe from like the different thing, because on the thing that I have, it doesn't say that.
Interesting.
It says ability score increase and then concentration breaker. When you damage a creature that is concentrating, it has disadvantage on the saving throw.
That is also, it's probably similar to the issue that Lou was having with Sentinel.
Yeah.
You probably just have to click
I
on
opened it to see, and it
weird.
That is what I'm. Yeah. Maybe it's a different.
The language, and this is maybe the 2014 version, says when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. Okay. When you damage a creature that's concentrating on a spell, so it also has the part that you're reading.
Yeah.
Got it. I will double check on that. I don't know why. Maybe I picked.
That's fine. We can look at it later, but right now you have.
But I'll attack.
Yeah.
I'll attack.
And not rushing you in any way, but yeah.
No, that's okay. If I attack, does it still go through, or is it like Sentinel?
The spell still happens, but you're still able to hit her and just fucking get a chunk of damage in. The case would change if she was concentrating on a spell, because if she were concentrating on a spell, she would have to roll that check with disadvantage because of Mage Slayer. And
Got
then,
it.
yeah.
So that is a 19.
19 hits. Yeah.
So then, no divine,
no smite?
anything.
Okay.
No smite or anything. I'm just gonna hit.
So just the 3d8s here, plus your modifiers.
And 2. No, she doesn't take extra rating.
Nope.
I can roll once. Reroll once.
Yep. Okay. Piercer. Those feats are so good. They're so slept on. Like Piercer, Slasher, whatever. Reroll those ones, baby.
21 points of damage for Nikira.
Yeah, what does this look like as you see this magic start to wrap around her, and you've been trained in such a way to where you know when magic is about to be cast, and you have to strike at the perfect moment before the target is completed in the casting. So what does this look like?
Before that mist envelops her, that dark, grimy, disgusting mist that is part of her envelops her, Triss's sword hits out and strikes at her face. So just kind of like maybe like hit her in the eye or like across the mouth, just enough to cause damage and really, really stunt her.
Yeah, you see as we'll do a content warning for some violence and some gore. As you shove your rapier forward, it catches the upper lip and completely slices into the eye, as you can just see this like deep green blood start to ooze from her as the Misty Step completes, and she starts moving down the hallway to the door where Coliata is. She's gonna free object interaction, open the door. She just pushes it open, leaving it open. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You can just run in. And she will enter that space. And I will say, as we move to the other map.
Real
quick
question.
Go ahead.
What is the distance between where I am and the door to get into Coliata?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. And then just let me know above table. were you hoping that and I'm asking this sort of like, it is a little bit metagaming, but I just want to make sure, were you hoping that we can assimilate everything into the fight with Poliata?
Yeah.
Or, because I know there's this creature and Vaughn is kind of being harassed by it.
They're going to take Willow and Vaughn. The plan there is for them to take care of it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Got it.
So because I know Triss's main directive right now are Shadow Court members. Nakira's the prime directive. So my full intent here is for Triss to follow if that is something Triss would do.
Then I will let you know, leave the Guardian, of course, leaving the Guardian of Faith up there, and then Triss will say to Willow, if you will be dealing with this thing, direct it over to the Guardian of Faith.
Understood, yes. I will take care of it and the boy. Go be a hero, darling. You see as Willow just prepares to fight this thing.
I think Triss will give a deep bow to Willow before they, I can't move right now, but...
Yeah. No, perfect. Nakira enters the space, and as our combats combine, Echinacea, you look down the hall to see a lone witch curling her hands, looking upward at you, green blood dripping down the face. The features are exactly the same as Nakira's as she looks in your direction.
I've never seen Nakira before, I don't think.
That's fair. You haven't. Well, there is someone in Shadow Court Regale standing here, ready to cast a spell in hand.
You look like you've seen better days.
I'm going to see victory today.
You've already lost.
And that's where we're going to take our first break.
4 more rounds!
4 more rounds. Alrighty, everybody. Our combats have officially conjoined. We're going to be taking our one and only break here tonight. We're about halfway through our run time. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. We will see you guys in about 10 minutes. And yeah, get some water, do what you need to do, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Bye!
returned to I don't word good. To the fight for Coleada's restoration. She is currently via Echinacea casting protection from evil and good. Is that correct?
No, dispel evil and good.
Dispel evil and good has chosen to return to her home for a moment while she has control of herself, bidding Echinacea a brief farewell with a kiss on the cheek. Okay. We are going to pick up with Coleada returning to the fight as those blissful seconds of being in control have faded once more. She returns, and Kalen's trap card has been activated.
That's right.
You can see that Echinacea, specifically, that the black ice in the eyes that had faded for a moment as you shared that moment with Coleada before departing are back in full force. This just complete dark ice over the eyes as she is ready to strike you. And as she juts forward, the constellation, still wrapping yours and Kalen's arms together, moves in front of you as Kalen whips his shield up and slams his sword down on her. He's gonna make his attacks. Two attacks. Okay. First one is a miss, unfortunately. Second one.
Who was attacking Echinacea that Caitlin was protecting them?
Coleada returned. She's under
she
control
returned,
of Rhyme again. Yeah. So she used, similar to how she did before, plane shift to get back. And she went to go attack Echinacea. Kaylin said, "Not my Pookie."
Yeah.
With a 26 to hit, this one will hit, and he is going to smite at 4th level. Oh my god. What a man. So that is an 11 base. And then we get to start rolling. Ooh. Kalen is going to deal a whopping 31 points of damage to Coleada as he strikes down Echinacea. You see True Seeker, the blade that you and Kalen forged together in the Temple of Aelwyn. His story from beginning to now ignites in this bright amethyst light as he slams down, and the red starburst from the Astral Sheet bursts out as his divine smite strikes. And with that strike, Coleada is bloodied.
Oh. I think at seeing her bloodied, Echinacea looks at the sword and then looks to those. Are you okay?
Yeah, I dropped something, sorry.
Looks to the blade and then to the dark ice over Coleada's eyes. That blade was Carveth's once. He couldn't even hold on to that.
I'm gonna make my D20 fill, which is why I was trying to. She looks at you, Echinacea. You still see those black eyes. You mention Carveth and you mention the Song of Arvindor. You see the eyes flicker and shift to Kalen. Her left eye, you see the return of that beautiful ice white eye as she sees what is now the sword called True Seeker. And in her main hand, she has yet another ice sword that she picked up from home. But on the other hand, there is this extension. Give me an insight check, Echinacea.
10.
It's hard to fathom because of the array of complex emotions that you feel in this moment. This is the culmination of so much time and so much energy and so much effort, an effort that you don't even remember. You know, given the realizations you've come to over this fight already, yours and Coleada's paths are parallel in a way. There's a lot of similarities to your journeys. With a 10, the look that she gives Truthseeker, and obviously you know the history, so you can come to whatever conclusions you want to here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a sense of longing. That is the strongest emotion that comes through with a 10 when it comes to Coleada's gaze at Truthseeker.
It was reforged. Just like me. Just like you will be. You are so close. The song of Arvindor is silenced, and a new song dawns with a new day.
I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. You see, as the black recedes completely, Florian.
He lives.
And I wonder who had something to do with that.
Echinacea flares their wings, and below them, Eadwulf's wings flare too. The recognizable sight of the creature that controlled Lorien, the great-great-great-great-grandson of this Fae Queen, and Echinacea's husband, before Echinacea pulled the core beret out of his head and attached him instead to their own. He is free. And you will be too.
There's so much pain on Coleada's face, but past the pain, you see hope. And hope is something that over the course of these last decades, hundreds upon hundreds of years, Coleada has not opted to afford herself. Echinacea, you see in Coleada's face the comfort in knowing that she chose the right person to save her.
Echinacea could be bitter in this moment. That Coleada, in choosing Echinacea to save her, destroyed Echinacea's life. Took over their husband, locked them in the Feywild for half a century. But in this moment, of watching a woman claw her way toward freedom, a freedom that she hasn't had in centuries, all Echinacea can do is feel compassion.
And that is what it means to be an emancipator. Someone who fights tooth and nail for the freedom of others. Echinacea, you have walked this journey step by step, not only to retrieve yourself, but to restore her, to bring her back to herself, to bring those who have fallen along the way back to themselves, Lorien back to his body, Eadwulf back to his. to bring valor back from the great beyond. You are a myth maker, and you are an emancipator. Please take your next step down your prelude, down the emancipator path. As you can see, it is getting easier for Kolyada to hold on, to fight back as we get closer to those 60 seconds, and your word and your power and your resilience gives Kolyada the strength to fight back even harder.
The bracer on Echinacea's arm that Lucian made for them, the stained glass blue and pink and red, with the roses and the twilight sky of Minri depicted therein, clangs against their arm, not against soft skin, but against the same glass and metal, as with a clang, doom, another bracer matching that stained glass appears on their wrists, and as they pull their arms apart, you can see manifested between chains that shatter and break like ice. And those shards of ice are not in fact ice, they are glass, the same colors, blue, pink, red, of the bracers Lucian made them, and those pieces attach to the terrariums that circle around Echinacea's head as they are surrounded by stained glass, the colors of Minri, their goddess, Igni, their phoenix, and the flowers within. Echinacea looks up at the transformation and says a silent prayer to Minri. I got so caught up I forgot you were watching.
I'm always watching. Your steps are the steps I watch the closest. You are my friend, my champion. And you are on a path that only you can be on. And I could not be any prouder of you.
I couldn't walk this path without you. Or them. Echinacea looks around the space at everyone in mid-combat. This moment, though this prayer is quick, happens in an eye blink that is shared between a god and the worshipper. The terrariums spin around Echinacea and around Kolyada and cast away the little shards of black ice that fell from Kolyada's body.
And with her action, Kolyada is going to tap you on the chest. And she's going to cast Blur on you.
Oh. Echinacea's form, newly bedecked in all of this stained glass, starts shifting to and fro atop Aedwulf as their excitement is feeding into the spell itself. We are so close.
Hopefully this gives us a little bit more time. You can see she's already starting to fight back. That influence is still pushing on her, but as you fight for her, she is fighting to protect you.
Oh.
That is Kolyada's turn. Dolores, you're up with Echinacea on deck.
Fellas.
And Button, take an inspiration point. I said it in my head. I did not say it out loud.
Thanks.
Above table.
Yeah.
I don't have much I can help her with just hanging out.
I
And
blast her.
believe-
You still have the two guys behind you, or you still have the one guy behind you. They're still on the directive to fight. So they're still up.
Yeah, true.
So you
I'll
you can blast that guy if you wanted.
Okay.
Kaylin feels pretty bad right now. He just walks her shit, and she's like,
Hello?
I mean, it would be nice to break her out of the haste, and then she can be exhausted. So that would be,
no, take an inspiration point because I forgot to roll concentration on haste.
She isn't concentrating it out anymore. She's concentrating on blur.
Oh yeah, so that would have dropped anyway. Yep. So she's
Okay,
exhausted.
now that that's not the objective.
She is now exhausted. So she's like,
Then-
oh.
Okay, cool. Because that was my only. I was
Yeah.
gonna do a scorching ray because I think I get 3 of those, and I'd like to try to maximize the
Yeah.
chance.
So she is no longer hasted. So this turn, in a turn where mechanically she is exhausted, and she can't do much, this is where
I'm not
she's
gonna-
kind of like,
Yeah.
fighting back. Yeah.
Okay, so she's safe for now.
We left the yeah. I don't have to blast this bitch immediately. Okay.
So I'm gonna bop the guy behind me.
Let's go.
Just take a little bit, skittle bop. Does a 19 hit?
19 just misses. Did you add your D4?
No, I didn't. Finally a 4, so 23.
That hits.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
Fuck
a little
you,
bump.
baby.
What?
Hmm?
Is that right? Damn.
6.
Okay, 6. Okay.
6 damage.
Okay. That seems very low for my
Scorching
glaive.
ray.
No, I'm just doing a glaive.
What's your modifier?
It's a 1d10 plus 4.
So you got a 2?
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn. All right. Well,
I feel like I usually hit way harder. That's fine. Don't regret it.
I usually hit like a fucking truck. What do you mean?
And I'll just hit again.
Okay. Yep.
We'll hit again. Oh, okay. Gotta add that d4, even though I think that's gonna be a miss. Yep, not the miss.
Okay.
What? I guess I'm not helpful. Bonus action to
No.
I guess.
bonus action to
not.
go fuck myself.
No.
It's a free action. You're fine.
Thanks.
Free action, fuck yourself.
Free action.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Is anyone looking ouchy?
I think everybody's looking pretty good.
Okay.
I think-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Was it Kaylin or Severian who wasn't full?
Severian's full now thanks to Ulio.
Mm.
So
Kaylin?
we're Kalen's fine. He's back up to full too. So I everybody's good.
Okay. Is there something where I can hold a bonus action?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's it.
Ca-
Go ahead.
I don't want to say something wrong. 1 sec.
Okay.
Hold a bonus action 5e. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
boo.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but good to know. All right. Thank you, Lou.
You're
Button,
very
you're
welcome.
up. We're gonna blow through this NPC round and get to Triss fucking entering the stage to murder Nakira.
Yeah.
I'm
Echinacea hasn't forgotten about Nakira either.
Yeah.
She came in like a little menace.
She did. And she's
She did.
definitely within your line of sight.
She is within my line of sight,
I
isn't she?
fireball.
She's closer than maybe she should be. I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt at 5th level.
Fuck!
Give me a dex save.
She's gonna counter.
She doesn't have
okay.
a reaction anymore.
She doesn't have
She
a
can spend it,
reaction.
yeah. Yeah.
I can also.
I'll allow it.
I will. I believe I have visibility. Can I counterspell her counterspell?
I think that might be way out of the range for you.
Ooh.
I
60 feet?
Oh no!
Oh! Nah.
Counterspell's 90
Ye-
feet?
Counterspell is
60.
60. Do you
Oh.
have?
Guess
I
who
thought
has...
you have.
So Varian's
Uh-huh.
got can double.
Oh, it's Severian who can.
which he can see her, and he's gonna.
Hey!
So he counterspells it at 5th level. Her counterspell fizzles. Lightning bolt resolves. Like we're playing Magic the Gathering. Lightning bolt resolves.
Yeah, on the stack.
On the stack. She rolled a 3 plus 7 for a 10, which totally beats your DC, correct?
That's totally higher than a 24. Echinacea looks to Severian. Thank you, High Mage.
You are very welcome, Mythmaker. Finish it.
That's 47 lightning damage.
Jesus Christ!
I rolled quite a few 6s in D&D Beyond.
She's not bloodied. She's close. But she's not bloodied. You?
Don't worry.
Yeah, so I'm right there.
Not yet.
Fuck, dude. You hit Nikira with this lightning bolt, and it rocks through her body. You, Echinacea, can see for the first time these rats on her like little mantle just pop in these odd little like explosions. These like green pustules just exploding on her person.
Echinacea squints at her. You wouldn't happen to be responsible for the village, would you?
It was a fun creation. It did what I needed it to do.
I've destroyed your handiwork before then. Good to know. And as a bonus action, Echinacea is going to... I think they're going to use that as a bolstering rally for Aedwulf. They're going to give him some temp HP.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting bonked.
He's getting bunked. So we're going to fix that.
Perfect.
And moving would be dumb. Moving would be an attack of opportunity. We're not gonna do that.
She's on your side.
Oh, that's true.
So you have the full move, like full range to move.
You have the full range
I will let you know, because remember, I'm rolling at the end of everybody's turns for her, like whose side she's on. Right now, you're not going to invoke an attack of opportunity from her. That goes for everybody in her. She might hit Kaelin though.
She might hit Kaelin though. Yeah, I think wanting to be close to Kaelin, Echinacea's just not going to.
Okay.
They're going to keep pulling her attention. We have this time. Nikira and Koya.
Oh, sure.
Wizard tank.
Hey, you're pretty good at being a wizard tank, so
I'm doing okay.
I'd say more than okay, but yeah. Okay.
Oh, is there what's nearby? So we'll actually come back. Aedwulf is going to scoot over here. Actually, he's got so much movement. We're gonna flank. We're gonna crit fish. Yeah.
Oh, I love crit fishing.
He knows how combat works.
Yeah, let's have Tavriel become the new fucking captain of the guard. You know
all right, you and me, buddy. Let's go. La 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 da. It's got 3 attacks. That sucks. Please be better. It is better. 11 plus 2, 13 plus 8. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits. Absolutely.
I was like, how do you do the fucking thing? Then I just see Alec.
I see Angie at the bottom of the map going,
oh, moving? Bing, 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 bing.
I'm trying to do the thing where like it like goes into position and then you can angle it.
So you pull,
I always forget
and then
how to do it.
You right click and then pull again.
Okay.
While holding the So you gotta hold the left click and then drag it in another direction. Yep.
Oh,
perfect.
I see.
There you go. All right, so 21 to hit. That hits.
Sorry.
What's damage on that? You're okay.
Yes. The damage is 13 times 2
26.
slashing.
Okay. It will
I can't do
take
math.
26. It's not looking good.
And then 5 multiplied by 2, so 10 fire damage.
I repeat, it's not looking good.
And then he slashes again.
Okay.
That's a nat 1, but I'm flanking.
Yep.
That's a 3. That doesn't hit.
I'm crit fishing.
We're crit fishing and we're failing. Third attack. Okay, that's a good one. What if you were a 20? You're not. Okay. 16, 17 plus 9 is a number.
26. That hits.
26. Okay. Help me!
Help me!
Help me! Okay. That's gonna be 17 times 2,
36.
so 34
34.
fire damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
How does Aedwulf want to do this? He's not making anybody blind, but he's killing them.
I think furious at failing to blind any of these creatures. It is just a beak peck to the eyeball.
If I may add some flavor.
Please.
Aedwulf, you see as the strikes go through and you hear in your mind, Phoenix is new and I'm bad at it, fuck! And he pierces in the faceplate and then just and this fire bursts through the inside of his construct, melting into it.
Aedwulf, you do not seem bad at it to me.
Thank you.
Did that feel good?
Yeah. One more.
One more, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna protect.
Yeah, all right. Good idea.
It'll be one more in just a little bit, and they will return to where they were.
Thank you kindly, and he's gonna give you a Bardic Inspo.
Oh, thank you, Aedwulf.
You're welcome. All right, that's your turn.
Yeah.
NPCs. Monroe, can you do it? You guys hear as Monroe loads his wrist-mounted launcher. The smoke and gun smoke bursts out as these cold iron bands of binding wrap around Coleata and render her immobile.
Oh.
She has now been locked down.
It's not for very long, Echinacea immediately says to her.
You see as there's the immediate instinct, period, to want to fight back.
I understand that.
Yeah, very much so. This, you can't help but just be thrown back to your first meeting with Casimir,
Yep.
And you see her just resisting for a moment, taking a deep breath. You see the eyes flickering between her own and this black ice. I'm gonna make a save. She just succeeds. You see they return to that ice white, and she just exhales. You see the cold breath exit her, and she sits there bound. So rules on the bands of binding. They are exactly the same as the iron bands of binding. The only difference is these are cold iron, so they are more effective toward Fae. So she is a huge or smaller creature. As it moves through the air, it opens a tangle of metal bands. So she is restrained until Monroe chooses to take a bonus action to speak the command word to release it. A creature, including the one restrained, can use an action to make a DC 20 strength check to break the bands. She won't be able to do that because she is Fae, so it'll take more of these things to have to do it.
Okay. So lock him down.
So lock him down. Yep. That's
okay.
That's the fight now. Okay. All right.
Wait, so she can't use the strength saving throw to break them because she's Fae?
She will make them with disadvantage because she is Fae.
Oh, okay.
So.
And she can still cast spells, but restrained. How does restrained work? I remember.
I always restrained.
Restrained. I know she can't move. I know that one.
Be counterspelled, which is nice.
Yeah, insanely good. Restrained 5e.
Speed becomes 0. Attacks against the creature of advantage, and creature And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
And then
And it has
creature
disadvantage on deck saves
Yep. So
for all the casters.
really nice. Really, 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 really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monroe!
Just doing what I can to help.
You're doing it.
He salutes. And he tucks back into a corner. Because
That
he's
seems
not
wise.
trying to die today.
Yep.
Uldiel is going to move here. And she is going to... Because you're up in the air, so you'll have that line of sight. But she is going to cast Wall of Ice.
Hell yeah. Get her.
Just right... Why you no go? Oh.
Ooh. I want to do the FX. Ooh. Frost.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Wall of Ice.
To block Nikira off.
Yep. You've got yourself a kill box, Triss. It has an AC of 12 and 30 hit points. She doesn't take any damage, or no, the creature takes 5d6 cold damage. So I'll make a Constitution saving throw. She unfortunately succeeds. She's going to take half of 5d6. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so she's gonna take like oh no, go away. You are like Papa. She's bloodied here.
Nikira?
Yep. She will
Triss.
Yeah.
Leave some for me.
No, well, nobody else has line of sight on her.
She's stuck behind a wall. She's in a corner.
I don't I mean Lucy's gonna rinse and repeat, beat the dog shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1. He's back to being bad. He's gonna
Is it a natural, like he's flanking, he has advantage, right?
Yeah, I roll with advantage. It was a 1 and then a 6. So he's gonna
Just like Adolf.
he's gonna hide again. Okay, he's gone. Wee.
Wee.
Kaylin, I mean, he's gonna hold his action again. If she starts getting aggressive and casting a spell, he's gonna bonk. Severian,
Just standing there.
Yeah.
Who?
Severian is preparing for an AoE. He's gonna hold his action for a big spell like that, and he's holding Greater Shield. Specifically for himself, Kaylin, Echinacea. Well, I guess it's his reaction. He doesn't have to hold it. But for his action, fuck it. He's gonna cast Blur on himself. He's sick of getting hit. He's sick of getting fucking bonked.
Now on either side of Koliata, the High Mage and Echinacea are just like
vibrating
vibrating
at a
each
high
other.
frequency. I love that. Tavriel is gonna Misty Step over here. I will flank with you, Lady Dolores. He's gonna flank with you.
Lady Dolores.
And he's gonna... That's a natural 20.
Ah, get it, Tavriel.
Tavriel!
Get it, new
Tavriel! He's gonna deal 22 points of damage with his first strike with his glaive. You, Dolores, and Tavriel are standing opposite each other, glaives in hand, just fucking battering this creature. On a second attack, that one's not a crit, but it's a hit, and he will deal another 12 points of damage. All right, Shali. She's gonna peek out. She's gonna guiding bolt. Now that one will hit.
Right up the butt.
Yay!
Right up the butt. 9.
Up
the butt.
It's gonna deal 14 radiant damage. Please stop.
Up.
This guy is bloodied. Okay, and she's gonna tuck right back in. Is that everybody?
And Lou, Dolores should have advantage on her next attack on it because of that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I believe that's everybody. Triss, you're up. You can drop your token here, my friend.
Triss is on the board.
Yes. So,
Let me at her.
just for oh my god, what is the word? Consistency's sake. Yeah. It was 15 feet of movement.
15 feet. You have another.
I have another like
25.
25.
Yeah.
So I do get in right up to Miss Ma'am. As they rush in and their eyes focus on Nikira, they are taking out the vial of maximum power.
Okay. Okay.
So that I deleted the wrong one. I deleted that one instead of the potion of heroism. What color was Echinacea? What color was the vial of maximum power?
Fun's like great
In
question.
IRL?
You can,
I mean, like the way
D&D Beyond?
you can make it up on the spot.
I'll just make it up.
Yeah,
It's like a.
it's a team.
I'm just gonna say it's like a, like a fiery red.
Yeah.
And Triss essentially walks in, bursts the door open, walks in as she is uncorking this bottle, takes a shot, and then throws it to the side in a clatter and a shatter
Yeah,
of
you just hear the
the.
glass.
And then they take a sprinting attack towards Nikira. So with full maximum power as well as a 3rd level smite, let's see if we hit.
Yeah, let's see if we hit.
That's a 16 on the die plus an 11. So a 27.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And her reaction's
So that-
gone.
So that is 7 d8s for maximum damage, correct?
Yeah.
So that's 7 d8s.
For maximum power,
7.
yeah. Wait, does it do max damage?
Isn't it max damage or am I crazy?
Oh!
Yes. Yes.
It lasts
Yes.
1 minute.
It's just on the next attack you take, but
Which is now.
it gives you the maximum damage on this attack.
So it's just the one attack.
The one attack, yes. But that's I can't do.
7. I mean,
That's fine. This is the one I'm trying to take down.
Yeah, it's 56 damage.
That's 56 damage plus 8. So that is 64 points of damage.
she quite literally has 2 hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack again because I have 2 attacks.
Do it. Get her.
Yeah, that's an 18. So
Yeah.
and just a regular attack. I mean, not even. Like I literally, she has 2 hit points. I have an 8 on the additional
Triss,
damage.
How do you want to do this?
And I want to make sure. I know the wall of ice is present, but has
Yeah.
it completely blocked out?
Yeah,
line of sight for the rest of the group.
I'd say yeah. Nobody can see it. I think like you can see the opaque shadows, like through ice and stuff like that. But I don't think it's clear who's doing what or what's happening in that regard.
Yes, since this is for since we're allowing rule of cool.
Yeah,
Alec,
no, please.
I think since she only had 2 hit points, and I would more than likely would have hit her for more than that.
Yeah.
As Triss attacks, they essentially put in so much power and strength into this jab right through the chest of Nikira that they break through that wall of ice, allowing the rest of the group to see that Triss has entered the combat and has completely decimated and skewered this agent of the Shadow Court.
You see as Triss's crystalline blade runs through this wall of ice, and it also works mechanically because the wall of ice has an AC of 15 and it only has 30 hit points. You did 56 points of damage. You burst through. Uldale sees it and gasps. Echinacea, you look behind you and you see the tip of Triss's blade dripping this green viscera. And you can see it splatter across the wall of ice as it sort of drips downward. The body, content warning for gore and death, going slack. Triss, as Nikira's physical form dies, can you give me a dexterity saving throw? And I'm gonna turn on your aura. Turn on my aura, please.
Is this a spell that is being cast?
Not a spell, no.
No, okay. Ooh, I'm not sure. 17.
17, okay. You are not knocked back, but you're gonna take, what are you? 16 bludgeoning damage as this Sorry.
Spooky.
That was way more than I was looking for.
It's so witchy.
As Nikira's body folds over, you can see, content warning just for like general gross blight stuff. You can see as her body, the rats on her begin to writhe about and consume the blood that is pouring from her. And they begin to shift and writhe,
of course,
as the body itself explodes outward. You're not moved. You don't. You only take half of the damage, as a larger version of the creature that she turned Vox into appears, shattering this form of ice. And as the will of one of the Eclipse of the Three makes itself known on the stage to finish the Queen of the Winter Court, that's where we're going to end tonight's chapter of Known Realms, Tolesh.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus. It's so disgusting.
Disgusting!
Triss is standing there as this creature comes up, and it's like, well, I would have been excited to join in the battle, but it seems like I have made it quite worse.
All right. This is, I believe next week we head into the climactic conclusion of the restoration of Koliata.
Yeah.
As one of the avatars of Ruin's Eye has made its way to the battlefield.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. The plot lines are coming together.
The threads of the tapestry are weaving.
Help me!
As we
Help! Everyone's up there. It's like, you over here, please.
As we end on this portion of our adventure for the night,
When?
so fucking stupid, dude. My mouth. As you all don't see, on the star home of Pelgon the Gilden Fire, Casimir, holding the blade rhyme in the sigil sphere, as finally, after 6 rounds have concluded.
7, baby.
7? 8, 9, 10. I can't do math. At the beginning of the 8th round, with 18 seconds left, the black ice begins to crack, giving way to the beautiful steel beneath. We are 18 seconds away from restoration. And we will pick this up next time. All right. Excellently done, everybody. Holy shit. Nicely done. Remind me never to piss Triss off. You're gonna blast me with fucking 56 points of damage, brother? Holy shit. Listen, goddamn. All right. Before we head out for the evening, let's outro our players, starting with Button.
That's right.
Mix
Hello,
Emancipator.
They emancipated. I'm Button. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Bluebluebutton on social media. I've been playing Echinacea, little wizard who maybe could check out this Thursday session 1 of Pirates of the Dual Seas, now that the session 0s have all been aired. And when I'm not on this channel, you can find me, not us, I'm one person, me, the royal me, on Stealthy Elf Productions, in Unearthed Inheritance, in Outlaws of Alkenstar, and in New World Rebellion.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Excellently done, as always. Next up, the fucking Paladin with a way with a blade. Angie.
Hello, everybody. Hi. My name is Angie, they, them pronouns. I've been playing Triss, any and all pronouns. You can find me, of course, here with No Names Tolesh. You can find me over on Dicescape. It's YouTube, not Twitch, but Dicescape's YouTube for our ongoing The Last Archivist Daggerheart campaign. New episode is this Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every other Thursday consecutively after that. And please go check out Bad House RPG this month of February, because they are raising funds to help out Fabian, one half of their directors, and they're also celebrating their 3rd anniversary. I also forgot, I have another thing. This upcoming Wednesday, over on Just the Humans channel, we are coming back for a 3rd arc of One Piece sagas. So I believe this will be our final arc with this crew. But it is our 3rd time is crazy. 3 years that this has been going on. But yeah, One Piece sagas for the month of February till March 11th, every Wednesday, over on Just the Humans channel. I will be reprising my role of Zelio Costas. So I'm very excited.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And last but not least, another person to take a step down their prelude, the hero who plucked herself out of a liminal space. Lou.
Hello, it's Lou. I play Dolores. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at Luzilia_art on most social medias. I dare you. Try.
Double dog dare you.
Her social security number is...
Stop.
It's more like I don't really post, but try to find a recent post.
Thank you guys all so much. I know this is a bit of a shorter one for us, but we got a Super Bowl halftime show to watch.
The Bonito Bowl. Everyone go watch it.
Bonito Bowl!
Let's go. It'll be done by the time that people watch this later. But
whatever.
Go watch it anyways.
We need to commemorate it. Go back to the YouTube link. Go watch it.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet. Tales Archived. I've been your archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. I have played a myriad of characters before you tonight, and I will do before this campaign is done. And when I'm not here, you can find me over at Stealthy Elf Productions. I play Finn Reese in Heroes of Hysteria, Unearthed Inheritance, and Rim in New World Rebellion. Tune in this coming Thursday. After, of course, you have Dicescape up in another tab. Boot it up. Because they come on an hour and a half before we do. So put that shit on. Put that shit on, and then put us on in the background. You can support both. Tune in for Pirates of the Dual Seas, Session 1, where I decide Session 1 is a great opportunity to just throw a group of people who don't really know each other into a combat.
Yeah.
And yeah, tune in next Sunday. We'll be back for chapter 134 of Known Realms Tolesh, where maybe, just maybe, a long-cursed queen of the Winter Court will be restored to herself. And one myth wizard will get their memories back. All right. Well, we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye-bye. Hang on for a raid. We're going to throw you to someone else. Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye. You don't have to leave. Or you don't have to go home, but you
Stay
can't stay here.
here.
Whatever. All right. Bye. See you guys later. Next week. Bye.
Nailed it.